Very good, yeah. So setup wise, I say is pretty good. Just make sure we don't lean left early at setup to try to bring that ball flight down. Okay, if you start off on your left hand side, you're not going to be able to get to your right early enough, and then to try and do this move that we're going to go through now will be very difficult. So you'll tend to be going basically left right rather than right left kind of thing. All right, so takeaway there now, this is your old swing, well, the start of the session. Everything now is moving off the ball. At this point now, we want to start seeing you shifting towards this kind of this left line here, and on your left side, the right line. We're going to do different colours. There you go. Onto that line there, okay? You can see at the top of your backswing, everything now has got stationary up there. Now you start the club down, okay? You start moving your hips there, but your head's kind of sort of hanging back there now, underneath, impact position. Hands now kind of sort of behind the ball-ish, adding launch to that golf ball. Okay, downwind, crosswind, happy days. Into wind. It's going to go into that wind, then just stall up in the air and you lose a lot of yardage, okay? Your launch angle with your 6, I think, was getting sort of 23, 24 range, which is really, really high. By the end of the day, we got an 8 iron at 20. That's 2 clubs more, so 8 degrees more loft in your hands, and you brought it down 4 degrees. So that's shit. I don't seem a lot to what you say, but that's actually quite a lot in fairness, okay? So this movement here now, this is one of the better moves in your practice swing there. You can kind of see it there. Just before that club starts to come down, there's a bit of a bump and shit. Again, it's only subtle and minor. It'll feel a lot initially, okay? But you're moving yourself into that left side here. Okay, so you move off it slightly there and then move into it, okay? Just before that club comes down. So again, do some practice swings there. I think some of them weren't as good. That's not too bad, but your head, you can see the indicator. If your head's tipping this way, it's because your body's kind of been thrown back, and then the more speed you put on that, i.e. the longer clubs, the more that's going to be sort of hanging back and they're going to get flippy or bottoming out a bit early. So that wasn't your better one. No. That was good there. There, you can see that movement there, okay? Yeah. So as you come in the ball, then, okay, your head looks a lot more stable there rather than kind of hanging back here. And when you come into impact here now, yes, it's obviously not in a golf ball, but look at your hand position there now relative to where the ball would be. That's going to give you the launch angle we want to get, not this sort of shooting up in the air really, really high, okay? So that was a good movement there. You can see almost moving into that left side as you continue things. So the club's not moving down and you're moving to the left there, yeah? So that was a good one. And you did, that was okay, yeah? Your sort of head twisted a little bit, but that was okay in terms of the lower half movement there. Through good. And then we sort of get to the goal. When you said, oh, I'm going to do this as much as I possibly can. And in fairness, you weren't miles out, okay? But this felt to you, like you say, you were moving as early as possible, almost like when the club got halfway back. You felt, I think, that you were starting to move left about here.
Yeah.
And you just probably, I mean, it's almost a dead heat, but the hips just about win. So the launch angle wasn't too bad, but at least the impact, if I can go back a frame. Can't do it, too slow. Come here, bugger. There you go. At least now at impact, you're getting your hands a little bit more kind of in front there at impact slightly. You're moving a bit more to that left side slightly. Again, you can sort of see your right foot now is rolling in a little bit more, okay? So your weight shift has gone left, but earlier, and then from there now we extend up through the shot and we sort of stay then within sort of the edge of your foot. You still want to go left, you see, because you're so desperate to go left, you're just getting there a little bit late and then trying to make up for it. Okay, we want you to sort of start moving left a bit earlier in the downswing, or say even in the backswing. So if you move left here now, you've already got as far left as you need to get to. Now we just extend up, yeah? But you're so desperate to try and go left to get your weight on that left side and finish in that classic position which you get into, that sometimes you'll do it a little bit too much after the shot and then you'll just get the old sort of step through as you have a few times. So the more you can get onto that hitting side earlier, yeah, on that left side earlier there, okay? Now from here we extend it so your head shouldn't be going beyond your left foot. There would be fine. It just keeps going a bit further forward. And even then you see after the shot there's like whoop, and still going a bit further forward, okay? And then step. There you go. All right. So you want to make sure when you finish this swing, and as a visual, someone told me years ago, imagine you're swinging a golf club like in a phone booth with no arms. Yeah. Your body's going to stay within the confines of the edge of it. Yeah. You don't want to be banging your head against the side of the windows there. Okay. So you're moving nice on the way back. That's good. That's good there. There's a nice shift there with that lower half before that club starts coming down. That's a good impact. And now from there, we just extend and twist up. We don't just keep going that way. So the movements are there, but just not in the right kind of sequence. So every now and then as a good golfer, you can kind of mask it a little bit and hit some good shots. But what the outcome will be just a high launch. Okay, well, the drive was great. downwind's brilliant, but into wind you're going to struggle to hit the ball low, and if then you force it like in 4 and 5 irons into like a 130 yard par 4, they're tough to control. I'd rather hit a sort of 6 or a 7 iron or an 8 iron and be able to knock it down and under a bit more control. Yeah, make sense.
Yeah.
Good man.